Howdy, y'all. My name is Price, and welcome back to some more Blueprints. Day 80. Okay, y'all. Straight up. I got no idea. I went back through in my notes, went and looked at New Clue a bunch, went and looked through all the other books. I went and I worked on the castle puzzle, and I have nothing from either of those. I know that those are things that I need to work on. Oh, hey, we're going to find out if I passed or not. But I just have more questions and I have no answers. B! I did it! I was terrible at colors, apparently. I think I just guessed on a bunch of those. I did it! But you only get the trophy for acing it, I think. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Complete the trophy case. Reach room 46 in a day. Reach 46 in curse mode. Reach 46 in under an hour. Ace the final exam. Complete the trophy case. Solve 40 dart. Oh, I still need to do some dartboards. And the drafting strategy sweepstakes. Still haven't seen that. Okay. So I do think I want to try and pull a New Clue again. You know, every time it's like, somehow I missed something. The other thing, though, is what I'm struggling with is the whole page A, you know, there's like the XYZ, ABC, but I cannot figure out what values to put in place of those. And that's what's getting me. I can't get past it because I don't know what values to use. All right, let's do the shrine. Don't know what we're going to end up with here. Refusing to look at any sort of public, what do you call it? Table. What's 5 gonna get me? Add a courtyard to your draft pool. Wow. And that's for 3 days? Dang, I don't know if I want that. I guess I could, if I wanted to, I could take the money back. But I think I end up losing about as many days. Well now. I think the other thing is, like, I kind of need to look around. The thing, I'm struggling with the castle puzzle. I do not have enough pieces to align it so that every word is done. If it's supposed to fill every spot, which I assume it is. But, like, I'll show you. So I'm talking about the castle puzzle. This one, right? I've got all kinds of evidence that I think might be associated with it. We got this from the back of the statue, right? So C space X, we assume, right? Maybe not. Maybe this could be right next to each other, and this is not saying that there's a space between here, right? Could be, but I think that the X would go there. My assumption would that it would go on that upper right area. We've got this IOO situation, right? That we found in the, this room, the security room. And then we have the one that we found last time that said like door on the back of the secret door. So if I pull this in here, y'all can see this is what I've come up with. So we have the IOO, right? We have D space OOR because that's how it's laid out. Is there's D, and then there's a gap, and then OO, and then R like that. We have CXET. And that's all I've got. And then we have the ID. This is the thing that completely confuses it, is there's the passport we found last time that had the lowercase I and then uppercase D in it. And so, like, that fully messes with me, too. So, this... Like I said, if I'm missing pieces, I don't know what to do, right? I can look at this and I can see some kind of like stuff like, oh, dirt, right? Dirt. But I don't know how that would help me in any way, right? Like if these are the only pieces and I'm supposed to work with this, then that's a little different. And these in Erasion are the words word and east. I got that for lore et, right? So beyond that, like, I got nothing. So I'm very confused about this. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know. And then kind of same thing with New Clue. Like I've gone through, I've looked at all of the information. I've looked at every single one of those other books in my notes. I spent the last hour and a half to 2 hours doing that, and I'm stumped. So I'm going to try and pull New Clue again next time I've got a shot. And I guess I'm going to be, it's kind of like we're going back to the flipping drawing board where I'm just going to have to pay attention to every little detail and kind of hunt for information having to do with those two. I legitimately have no idea what to do with the ABC XYZ thing. No idea. Zero. Nada. Because I tried what number they are in the alphabet. I tried what number they are in the order that it's shown. So X, Y, Z, A, B, C. What number they are in order of if you were to line them up in alphabetical and then assign them a number. So like, I got no idea. And it's going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, you silly Price. Don't you remember the one email where the person said that you replace this with that or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, no, I don't remember, clearly. Let's keep it going. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like I gotta check everywhere again. I'm just not sure what kind of things to try and make happen, you know? Got walk-in closet. We got the workshop. Let's do the workshop, I guess. So yeah, anyway, that's where I'm at right now, is I'm hunting for help and clues. I just don't know. That's all I can say, I guess. I just absolutely do not know. That's right. I can do the Banner of the King. What would I like more of today? The library is a blue room. Let's do blue rooms. Just regular old blueprints. Grabbed that. With what I've got... I forget. What can I do? We can do the sledgehammer. We can do the shovel. And that needs... It needs like the compass, I think, and then it's the dowsing rod. This one needs the rod, and I can make the big hammer... Metal detector. I could get the burning thing. I'm going to hold on to the magnifying glass for zooming in on stuff for now, but we'll continue to think about the fire thing. Okay. Do I think there's anything in the music room? There's the music notes. Like I took pictures of the music last time. I could grab the planetarium and then maybe we get the telescope later on. Yeah, gosh. I'm aimless at the moment. Obviously, there's all the trophies and stuff that I would like to do. Like, there are other little things that I can do. But for right now, it's one of those where I just have zero direction. Just zero. Okay, let's do all this stuff. Unlocked. Back. Return to menu, log into network. Okay. I want to look at maybe the, videos again. Oh, there was another thing. No, but I don't know how I would incorporate it. Yeah. No idea. Home security surveillance. So... entrance, security. So no, it was... I forget where we can rewatch the Alzara ones. Oh, was it 93? Yeah, Rumpus Room. Okay. So the grotto, I'll show you this. So the 0, 1, 0, right, you know, that stuff. Castle Cloak Court. Still don't know what's there, but, you know, it's something. I entered that into a binary thing, and it says ARIE. Airy. Something. You know? Oh, whoa. Clicked out of there. God, OBS. I can't click in. Okay, yeah, we get it. What's up with the audio? Is that just... Yeah, that's just the audio there. Gosh, that's awful. I was like, what is that, like, humming sound? Okay, so... Man. The XYZ thing, it's gonna just eat away at me for so long. And I'll, you know, when we get the book again, I'll go through it all with y'all. It's gonna be a couple episodes.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin.
I wish I could speed through this. I talked about this last time. I watched stuff at 1.25 minimum speed. This is painfully slow.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image
Okay.
becoming clear. I see a boy.
Okay.
A boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find.
Okay. Kitty cat!
I see a black cat tied.
Black cat tied to a red flag.
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon.
Yes.
It is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
I've been there.
A lost room beyond the dark waters.
I've been there.
What you have heard here has been foreseen.
I still need to figure out the station map
Until the dawn
of the following day.
I will have
Oh!
more to say.
Maybe. Maybe. We might head there. Maybe the footage we have from her, like the little like symbol that looks almost like an owl that shows the path. Maybe I should write down those numbers because now I know it's not associated with the,
The dropping coin.
you know.
Find yourself face to face.
Maybe it could be those actually,
Zara.
because it was like 8. There were numbers. Maybe those are what I place in for XYZ ABC.
Future. The image is becoming clear.
Yeah.
I see the darkened cloud of ruin.
In ruins.
Was both now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
Okay, yeah.
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
So we'll never find the 8th. Maybe I write the 8th.
The art hanging on the walls
I know all about that.
There is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great
Okay.
Zara.
I'm actually looking at...
Till the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Let's see. It's possible. Let me just look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, I'm telling you, I'm looking at the security footage from her, right? From Mary. Where did I just put my gosh darn pen? There it is. So, let me see if I can find this in my notes. Ugh. I despise Windows so much. Okay, so... Is it under security footage? No, I might not have it uploaded onto here. It goes with the station map. No, I don't have that uploaded either. Great, my notes are incomplete. Okay, well, you're just gonna have to listen to me. So, there's the station map that is in the, in the station where you go to the train station, and we saw that map that one time. Then we had the security footage where we see Mary hold up a certain sort of shape that clearly matches one of those areas. So I just went and I looked at that station map and I drew out the thing on it, and it does have 6 numbers. It does have 6 numbers. So I'm going to quickly, because this was on my phone, write those down. So if we go in order from the "you are here" all the way through, it's 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. So I may try those in place of the XYZ ABC. That may answer the questions for me. That may do it for me. Okay. I may need to mess around with that in a little bit. That's why I'm just going to have to pull up my notes and goof with it, because pulling up all the books is not going to happen. Or, I mean, getting all the books is going to take at minimum 9 runs, right? Okay. Gimme. Oh, let's do an experiment. Might as well. Okay. Then room-wise, I guess there are certain things I'm looking for. Remote terminal access. I realize I didn't finish watching all that security footage, but the other ones were recent enough that I have them fresh in my mind. I looked at them while I was editing the footage. Active terminals, laboratory. Okay. All right, so I still got to figure out how to solve the throne room. I just realized that as well. Okay. Experiment setup. Continue the experiment. Gain a star, permanently add a gold to your allowance, spread dirt on the driveway. Like, I can continue to build my allowance. I kind of like spreading dirt on the driveway, to be honest. Because I like items wise. And let's do it like this. Only because then, like, towards the end, I can maybe get a whole bunch of randomness. We have a ton of money from our allowance. If I had the Tinker's Shrine, then maybe I would go for that, and then we can maybe, like, spam it. Okay. Well, we can do the office. Do I want to do the ballroom? Maybe. I guess it's been a bit since I've been in the ballroom. Set my gems to 2 every time I come through, so that's kind of nice. are true is what you get from this one. Under these stars, the dance is held into the floor. We are compelled. The gowns glide on and music swells. And at the end, the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. 2 remain for one last dance and spin again around clock hands. And as they turn, a second chance to rise above the filling sands, the true time lost in past romance. Okay. Nothing fancy here. Yeah, just the in eclipse ball. Clara and Simon. Yeah, I don't think I've ever found anything in here, really. Other than the, 2 notes. Okay. Library! Okay. Treasure map. That's so interesting. I got that, last time, too. Okay, so then here we have the other Architectural Digest book. Okay. Gems, planning your house, estate layout and drafting. This is volume 3. Okay. To the ambitious young architect... Oh, yeah, I should take pictures. Kimberly Thompson was the first person to rent this one. Oh, okay, and I have rented this twice now. Okay. We all started with an empty floor plan. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of balanced possibilities. When you're staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I've read these recently. Let's see. All 3 presented options may be forced to draft a room. You do not want to avoid this predicament. Focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day. Yeah. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really need a room. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. If you see gems for sale at any of the shops, buy them. Oh, goodness. Oh. Don't pass up wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem, says Craig. Okay. Planning your house. This is interesting as do they want me to recreate that specific one at some point? Okay, I did get a picture of that. Estate layout and drafting. Draft early. Oops. Early ranks first. Ignoring many open doors left behind the entrance hall. Yes. Layout to the right demonstrates even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line. Could also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of open doors on the ranks behind you. Starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you'll have a much better chance of... it comes and goes what the choices are. Top drafting combos. Yeah, these we know about. You draft Cloister before Terrace, you will be down 3 gems, but if you draft them in the reverse order, Cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage. You want to back constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. Yes. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a workshop. Yeah. Yep. Oh, goodness. Sleeping. Sleepy. Okay. 2 pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. Yes. We know about this. Boiler room connects during room to room. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. Yeah. Yep. Bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. Yeah. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard room or part of the difficulty will increase slightly. Yes, that we're aware of. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that it will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting Freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted. You can only draft it. Really? I thought I've carried it through before. I thought I've done it multiple days in a row and that I'd built up a pretty good amount doing that. Maybe I'm wrong. If you're stuck or don't know what to do in specific rooms, sometimes it's smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you'll come across. When in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen before. Yes. Okay. Always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room. Each builder has his own favorite tool. Okay. Don't think I learned anything new there. I guess let us continue. God, I really am curious. What time is it? It's 4:40. In a little bit, we're gonna go through the mansion for a bit. In a little bit, I may switch over and do a little bit of offline sleuthing with my my notes. It's a lot harder for me, like I've said before, it's hard for me to sit down and like do my note stuff while recording because I don't talk through it in the way that I normally would do otherwise. Wow, I'd love the kettle and the closet, but we'll go with the kettle. Oh, goodness. Once again, yawning right through. Right through. It's been a long day. We recorded today. Aw, puppies. I said puppy. All right, open door. Okay. It's been a bit since I've gotten the Chamber of Mirrors. Also, obviously got Observatory. Keep building our stuff up. Observatory's great. I'm tempted to go with the Chamber of Mirrors. Okay. I can't get through here. Can't get through here. Yeah, you're fully blocked out the first time you come in. Okay. But I can go this way. Oh no! Gosh darn it, game. Why you gotta do this stuff to me? Why they gotta do this stuff to me? Okay. Alright, well, this run may end super fast, like this part of the run, which is fine, and then I would do the whole thing, like I said, where I would go and do some notes, and then come back to it. But I would like to, at the very least, try my hand at maintaining this run. So what I need to be doing is going across there. And I didn't make any dirt yet, did I? No. What is it that I need to be doing? Ah, if you draft a drawing room. Okay. Gotta be the gallery. But that will get me some gems and things, right? Come on. I'm trying to take it. There we go. And y'all. Okay, yeah, lab works. Or pantry. Let's do the pantry. Save the gems. I've done the experiment already. Okay. Pool or den. You've got locked chests. And I have a hammer. Shmeesh, shmeesh. Ooh, there we go. Keys and gems. Keys and gems. Would like a reroll, but we'll go with this for now. Okay, drafting studio, and this will trigger my thing, right? That's a drawing room. Is it not? If you draw a drawing room floor plan, spread dirt on the driveway. It's like literally only the drawing room? Because I thought these count as drawing rooms, these ones. Drafting. Okay. Can't do anything in here. I'm trying to remember. I do not remember what the password was for that one. That one, it's been a while. Okay, we'll do the aquarium. Okay, yep, unlock the door. And conference room. Yay, I can escape. Okay. Look at them windows. Oh gosh. Car outside. Real loud. Okay. What you got for me? Use. Observatory, sauna, closet. Well, I mean, let's do the observatory. Then let me back up and let's do some house, or I said house of mirrors. Hall of mirrors. So I can run back that way now and go through there if I want to. Let me grab my observatory stuff. So we got the sail, we got the apple, we got the key. What you got? Mech room. How many mech rooms do I have? I have 1. I have 2. I got an aquarium. So 4 total, I think. I'm cool with it. That should get me through. Yeah. Oh! And this is the treasure map room. Oh, cool! This looks like the spot. Let's start digging in the metal gears. What do we get? Money or gems? Or is there something else? I always forget about the treasure. Always. Alright. It's more valuable than the money to me. Look at that! That's cool. I love what the different rooms look like when you bust them. And what's neat is you can get the treasure chest before you pull the room. So if you pull a treasure chest or a treasure map, you can try to get a specific room there, right? If there's a certain room that maybe there's a room that there's something fancy that happens, you know? Okay. May get into the antechamber. Okay. Another observatory. Could also do the sauna. Could do a den. We'll do the observatory. It goes up in this direction. Because I still have the chamber of mirrors down here to work with. Let's see what I get up here. Boiler room? Do I want it? Gives me options. Sure. Sure. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. And this. Let's grab what I can from up here before I start messing with too much down there. Could add another observatory. I mean, they're money boxes, you know? You get so much stuff in the observatory. Oh, was there not a key in this one? Or was there? Okay, can't go through those, but I can go this way. Oh, okay, there are different things in these. I thought they always had the same. But perhaps I am remembering incorrectly. And what are you? Another pantry. Do I want another pantry? I don't know that I need a pantry. I would love to be able to, like, look at and adjust my entire deck, you know? Like in some deck builder games where you go to, like, a shop and you can remove cards from your deck kind of deal. Would love that. Okay, we can go around this way. All right, so I need to open some of these guys. But now I have... made it so I can get around now. And I've already done the stuff above me, so I don't have to worry about, like, solving that puzzle, essentially. Okay. So I can go around this. No, can't go around that way, but I did open up that one over there, and I opened up that one over there. So what I need now is to go around again, if I want to get stuff. If I just want to make it a faster way around, basically. Okay, we'll go... Now, one of y'all was saying that all I need to do is make the power go up here, and then I can swap it back and forth. So, we're gonna try it. So first thing needs to be... This guy's going up. I need to make it across, so... I am gonna need to set that guy up. Right? Because allegedly it should leave this on, Why did you... That was weird. Like, that's what y'all were saying, is that it should leave it on. You know? So what does this do if I do this? Can't. It's like, it's running. And now it's good to go, so then I guess now I can come down. Is this what you were saying? I still don't fully understand what y'all are talking about. It doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, because that does that. And then that does that. How would it be possible for me to have this connected while also being able to utilize this thing? While also being able to have that power ready to go each time. Because every time I've come back here and I've had this one like not properly set up, it's always missing one. Like it always loses the power for this one, you know? But whatever. I mean, it's been a while since I pulled the locker room. I don't think there's anything in here useful to me that I can think of. Like, I'm not going to open all the things. Well, between all these, I guess we'll grab the clock tower. Let's run on up. Something down below. Oh god, the stopwatch. It's funny just because it's like, it gives you so little time that really, what can you get out of it? Like, it takes me 15 seconds to get down these stairs. You know what I mean? Alright. So then... Yeah, this is annoying as hell. So I gotta do that. So now that's connected. Well, dang. Guess I'll take the garage. Don't really have any reason to, one way or the other. Okay. Don't have the key for that. Okay. Yeah, stopwatch. I get it. Okay. Maybe some stuff out there that I still need to mess around with, but... one thing at a time. Let's go back through and do the rest of the mirror room from... I think I should go back to this side again. Where are you? Ah. Oh, because of the locker room. I was like, what's going on? Doot. Nice. Good old conference room. I was real confused on that one. Okay, then... you... Okay, now I can fully go around this way. That's great. What do you do? You did that one. Okay, so we don't want that. You... do that one. Both of these. No thanks. Do that. How do I open you? Huh. Because I can get all the way around, but I can't get in through here. Right? But otherwise, I can get to all of these different ones. I thought that... maybe I go through the kennel. Maybe I have to go around. Oops. I gotta go pretty far down. Yeah, I know there was a beep. I think it was a coin on the ground where there usually is one. Okay, then. Wait. For real? Wow. I hate it when I wind it this much. It's like so far. But now when I connect up this machine room, it'll work. Ooh, I just burned a bunch of gems. Nice. Forgot about that too. Oh well. Again, not like it's one of those ones with not knowing exactly what I'm doing. I'm not too concerned about that. Certain rooms that I'll be upset if I can't pay for them, but you know, it happens. Okay, another ballroom? Oh, mirror room gives me doubles, that's right. Well, I guess I have to. Den lets me go north, which I think might be the better move than the aquarium. Ooh, boy. Yo, I got hangry. Okay, I could check the dovecote. Because I haven't been in there for a while. I could get another observatory, which is wild. The sauna would be good, but... you know. Got some dit. Woof woof. Okay. Okay, so we got this box. We opened it before. Yeah, okay. I have read all of these notes multiple times recently. Okay. So I think that's that. It's so big. The office. Let's grab this. Like, what would I want to get out of the office? I guess it's a king. Maybe I can get a queen. Try the castling thing. Spread gold. Do it. Exit. Let's do you. Where are you? Ah. Oh! Kind of hidden underneath the little rug there. Sneaky. I've never thought to look and see if there was something under a rug. Okay. Then I need to go back up and go through the den the other way. We'll just see what we can do. Study gives me a queen. Do I have the others? I don't know. I don't think I have a bishop. Got a knight in security. Clock tower is... I think it's a rook. But I will go to my notes just to check. Rooms. Clock tower. Do I not have it yet? I don't have it in there yet. Dang, because it's just so far away. Oh, I can still go through the observatory. I still can go through that room of the observatory right there next to me. I think I take the study. This is fully me aiming to maybe be able to do the chest thing again. You know? And that's it. Because at least that'd be something accomplished while I continue to try and, like, figure out this other stuff. Don't want to go back through the ballroom. But I have to. That's fine. Okay, so how do I get in here? Goodness! Okay, good. So now I have a way of getting around without having to go too far. Conference room. Let's grab some money. Okay. Ooh, y'all, I just got so hungry. Money, money, money! Okay, so we're looking for a bishop and possibly a rook. Part of me thinks that the clock tower could be a rook. It's a very rook-coded room. Don't know how to explain that. But it is. Okay. Give me something good. You know what I'm thinking is wild? I have not yet pulled one of those courtyards, right? All the courtyards that were put in my deck, apparently. Okay, a prism key could be useful. From where, I'm not sure. Now, what I am going to do, I've got enough moves. I mean, mostly. As long as I can eventually get back to the dining room, we're okay. Let's get a couple of those. How far from the dining room am I right now? If I were to run somewheres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It ain't that bad. I don't know if I've pulled the room that it needs, but I have enough to be able to get back there. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Okay. So that would be this way. Then over to the dining room. Just see what we can't get. Because at least 20, like, that's still something. What is the pizza? Oh, it needs the furnace. Yeah. That's the one that I'm never gonna, like, deliberately do, you know? The furnace is a room that I really don't feel the need to go to, like, ever. Which probably means I should go see it again. But there's, like, nothing in there other than you can get it to make the one, key, right? As far as I can tell. If you power it up. Which is not, like, a special key. It's just some random key, I think. Because I think I might have gotten a silver key from it once, but I think I also got, like, just a basic key from it once. And I may be wrong about the silver key. Oh, can't go that way, but I can go this way. So then we're going... Yeah, up here. And then this way, I think? Yeah. Because that's the only way I can go, right? Yeah. Okay. Now then. Got some extra moves, a little bit. Classroom, coat check, freezer. I don't have a ton to freeze. We're gonna go with the classroom. Just for trying to see if we can't get something. Why the music room again? Okay, pantry or music room. Well now. Let's do some redrawn. Yeah. Don't have enough for the rotunda. The attic is a bishop. If I bank on the clock tower being a rook, which I think it is. Oh, but I can't afford it. Ugh, every time. Every time. Dang showrooms. Stealing all my stuff. Okay. Darn. Just gotta hope I pull chapel is the thing. Like, that's it, really. Laboratory, freezer, sauna. Not what I'm looking for. We'll grab the sauna just so I don't have to waste the gem. Nice, there's 3. If I pull the attic again... Please! No. Pump room goes down this way, though. And costs nothing, so I'll take that. Are you again? Okay. Yeah. Well, so that should do my experiment. Okay. Okay. The attic. Okay. So then. Let's grab some things. I think that was my last possible exit. Right? Yeah. But I should be able to make it to the chest thing, do the chest puzzle again, hopefully, if I'm correct in my assumptions. And then maybe we're gonna castle? Don't know if it's a thing, you know? Don't know if it's a thing. What else am I missing? Oh, gosh, right there in plain sight. Okay, well then. Give me 1 sec. All right, y'all. So, I decided to go off my little hunch. I went and I just looked at the new clue. I just couldn't help it. It was itching at me. And used my new strategy, okay? So, station map. Down in the station area. I need to be careful while I'm running back places. Has the station map, right? We also got from... does it go all the way back there? No, I can go to the hall of mirrors. From the security camera, we also saw that Mary showed us kind of a path. And then if I map that onto the XYZ ABC thing that was like racking my brain, I was able to apply some numbers to those letters. So, in doing so, I have gotten a message that I think is at least mostly correct. And so it was, hold on a second, let me grab it here. So basically the way it works, I'm going to just lay this all out for y'all while I'm walking around, is can I not get through there from here? I thought I could get to every room from everywhere. Okay. So there's the 4 books that you're supposed to use that information to check page number, then word number, in those books, right? So there's the 4 books, the red, green, violet, and blue, with the mixed up names that we've seen in the book A New Clue a bunch of times. So if you go through and you kind of work through the books that you do have, actually, I think I can go through the foundation to be faster, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you got to go all the way around. Foundation, I can go underneath and then across. Let's do the foundation. So you do all that, so you can figure out which books those are, right? And so in mixing up those letters, we figure out that the red book is the Red Prince, the green book is Realm and Rune, the violet book was A New Clue, and the blue book was the Fixed Stars. So then I use the information that is also on that New Clue page, which for each one of those colors, it has a page and a letter, and then a word number and a letter. And so plugging in the information from the station map as the numbers based on the path that Mary drew and assigning those as your XYZ ABC numbers, what I got was for the different ones, for red it was page 10 word 8, for green it was 13 word 10, for violet, it was 1-7, and for blue, it was 3-8. And I believe I did that correctly. And so then the message that it gave me was turn scorched sundial base. So we're gonna look at the sundial. But first, let's go do this chest thing. Pretty sure I can do it. We'll immediately check by putting a rook on the clock tower spot. If that's wrong, then it's wrong. So the sundial base, did I not try that? I guess maybe not the base. Maybe I just like clicked on the thing itself. So then, okay. Because then is that the big new clue reveal? Maybe it is. And then it's just the castle puzzle that we're working on, I think. Okay, so clock tower is up there. Show me potato salad. Oh, yeah. Okay, so then we've got the attic is 4 down on that side. Right? And the study, come on, is right next to it. So that's you. And then there is an observatory next to that. And then the office is 2 down from that. So it's you, then you, and then one of you guys. I just move it around. I'll eventually find one. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do the rook, because we did the king last time, and then we'll see if this does something for me, right? But maybe it does nothing. But it's just the whole castling thing, right? If that means anything. Okay, you may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of your house. Oh, cool. Resilient to the rook. Okay. So I did the king, and then oh, look at that! Look at that! What? They castled. What? Yo, what? What's in here? Yo, whoa, what is this? Wow. What? Are these the ones I've beaten, or are these ones that I still need to beat? Oh my goodness. So many more Ajay puzzles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got a crypt. Yo, creepy. Creepy. And that's kind of a throne that he's on. It's a little hard to tell. Whoa. Whoa. So this one needs to be black. I forget how to make more of them. Because it's like red, I know, can change their colors. So none of these are correct, right? Yeah, see, it's like white can change colors, but I don't think white's the correct color. No, I need black. Right. Purple rotates. Yeah, how do I get another... Because the orange... Oh, the orange ones are the ones that the number of them, what they're surrounded by, they turn into. That's right. So then let's... So I can swap around like that, because like now the middle's the only bit. There we go. How about swap you? Oh, wrong button. Okay, well, I'm not gonna necessarily sit here and do all this right now because there are several of them, huh? Wait a minute. T or I. Okay, I was wondering if maybe they were like making letters or symbols with these. They're all black, which is interesting. So you can do that. Then you can jump across. Then boom. What's inside of you? A note. In Ares' court where the king now lays. Oh, wow. Okay. Goodness. And then maybe there's something missing there. Maybe I could bust that with a hammer. The power hammer. I don't have the lever, so I can't try it out this run. Okay. So then... Oh, this is the wrong kind of purple. Okay. Then... How do I swap y'all now? Because y'all don't swap, and you just transform. So for you, I would need to lift them, right? Because these just drift down. Huh. Because like I can also change this guy, but I need to somehow get him to move. And I can't do like a direction swap, you know? So it's an interesting conundrum. How did it start? Okay. So the white ones just kind of get in the way, right? There's nothing I can do at the moment. So I think this is the only thing I can do is that, I believe. Now I can transform this guy, which is what I did last time, if that's what I want to do. I need to somehow... Well, I can do this, I guess, and get that up there. And then maybe I can get both of them to transform. So if I do this... Then... Oh, I needed to swap sides. Oh, wait, I can do this. So then you transform to that. And I can do that. Boom. 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 Okay. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. In a timely manner. Okay. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. What does pink do? Pink's the rotating. Okay. So I can do that, and then I can move you. Which allows me to do that kind of rotation. So I can move you over here. Let's kind of rotate stuff around a bit. Do that. So I can use the purple to kind of shift things around a bit. So like I can do that, right? And kind of spread them apart a little bit now. Okay. Then I need to drop you down, though. Guess I can rotate. So that's got 2 at the bottom, so that's fine. So then let's do that. And that. Cool. Will a youth approach with empty arms? Goodness. I know I said I'm not going to sit here and do this, and now I'm sitting here trying to do this. Orange. What was yellow? Yellow goes up. Yellow goes up. That's a reset. This is a reverse of the pink one that I did just a bit ago, I think. So again, white does nothing, so white just kind of like takes up space. I'm gonna need to shift down one of the black ones. Okay, so I can do that, right? No? Oh, because this white one here. There we go. Then I could drop another one there. Yeah. Hold on. There. Which then I need to rotate you into a position where you can do that, and we're good. Okay. Without gifts, nor gold, nor mannered charms, So they want me to go somewhere with nothing. I need to have nothing. To the tomb, maybe? Go to the tomb with nothing? But what if I start with gems? Like, is there a way, like, do I have to do that on my very first, Intriguing. We will see. Okay, so we got green, which swaps across. We got purple, which rotates, or pink, which rotates. Well, I can start with that, for sure. I can then use... The orange becomes another color, right? You swap sides. Like that. Then... Let's do that. No, wait, because it's green that swaps. Well, I can swap with the orange. Then we can do that, and that will become black. Then what I need to do is... Let's do this. Because I think what I need to do is I need to swap now. Wait. Nah, there we go. Cool. And in sky above a brilliant sign. Okay. So we got orange again. We got purple, which raises the green. If I can get to the top, that can help me use the purple to do, you know, things multiple times. So that's pretty cool. So firstly, though, God, I really got to think about how we're gonna do all these other things. Okay, let's see. So you fall, so I need to swap the purple to the top. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but I can go ahead and do that while I'm at it. Oh, yeah, you know what? Swap you across. Same deal. Move you over one. Boom. Swap you there. Boom. Easy. Didn't need to use the purple one. Okay. A sullen cross as 5 stars align. So the cross, right? We know about that in the book. This whole thing. I'm so interested. Okay. So greens can swap around, as we know. So this one goes, it goes horizontal when it's like that. Okay. So if we swap a green up top, I need to get one of these guys to be black. So I need to somehow... let me think. Oh, I just reversed it back to how it started, huh? Okay. Let me think. So I need to turn the 3 at the top black. If I can turn the 1... If I can turn any... Well, I gotta move one of them. I guess that's what I'm realizing. So I have to move one of them. What did I find out that happens if I hit this while it's in the middle? Nothing. Okay. So with green, right now I can swap it over to the orange. That's kind of the only move I can make other than moving these greens, the center around, which doesn't change much. But I can do that, which now gives me what opportunity? I can just swap those back and forth. Oh, hold on. Let's make you green first. Because I still have 2 more that can become black. So then if we do this now, I can swap you up there. How do I move one of my... Oh. Boom, like that. Okay. Boom, okay. Then, boom. So now I need to swap green back to the top. Then we'll move it over one. Because I need to swap the purple one back to the top. Wait. Oh, you're supposed to go down. That's right. So I do this. Then let's swap you over. Do this. Drop it down. There we go. Nice. A patient figure, a reckoning great. Figuring out what order these go in would be interesting. I just did clockwise, but who knows. Okay. So yellow rises. Okay, so we swap you down. Actually, hold on. Maybe we swap you across. Then I need to swap the yellow down. Then I can raise it up, so that brings one down. Wait, I goofed that. Hold on. So I want to... First, I need to move green down. Then... I need to move the yellow over there so I can swap the yellow down. So now yellow's down here. I can use it to get one of the black ones onto the bottom. So let's do that. Let's move things around a little bit. So now I can raise the yellow one again, which I would like to do for this guy. Or for the green. Because I'm going to have to swap one of the black ones down. So if I do this first, then we do this, then I do that. So now we got two down there, so now I need to get both of these up top. But with the yellow, I should be able to do that. If... Oh gosh, hold on. Because the only way I can get these guys above, I need to get the yellow up there, but the only way to get it up there is to first make it go down, is the thing. So first let's do this. Let's do that. Then swap you. Swap you. Okay. So then I can use green to swap this guy. Swap back across. Let's have you raise up again. And I'm gonna need to do the same thing again. So we're gonna do that, do that, do that. We're gonna swap you back across. You're gonna go up one. You're gonna floop, and we're good. Ooh, y'all. I think there's still one that I haven't done in the sanctum, but I'm not positive. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. The last king of 8. And that's all of them. Oh boy. So that's a bunch of notices. Okay. So I'm going to just read all 8 of those real fast. And that's going to be some note stuff I'm going to have to mess with. So, come on, camera. Get me all the way through. Or did I not even take all these pictures? Yeah. So, we started with, on the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase, will a youth approach with empty arms, without gifts nor gold nor mannered charms, and in sky above a brilliant sign. Those were the first 4. A sullen cross as 5 stars align, a patient figure, a reckoning great. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. Wait. Oh, because there's only 3 on that side? No, there's 4. Did I miss one? Sullen cross is 5-star sign. A patient figure, reckoning great. Yeah, that's what I just said. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. I said that one. What are you? And in sky above, a brilliant sign. Without gifts nor gold nor mannered charms. Will the youth approach with empty arms? On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. In Ares' court, where the king now lays. Okay. In Ares' court, where the... Okay. Okay. Well, this is now open. I'm assuming it will stay open. What is my... I still... Okay, the resilience of the rook is what counted. Wow. Okay, we're gonna move on from here because there's a lot to be figured out with that, I think. I'm gonna need to kind of organize those ones around to look at. Holy crap, y'all, I can't believe it. Okay. Man, beginning of this episode, I was like, I'm never gonna get nothing done again. Oh, wow, so that's another big thing off the list. I still haven't solved the castle puzzle, but I've solved that part of the castling puzzle. Wow. Neat. Neat, 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 neat. Okay. So then, and what's going on over here? Oh, is that where the dirt showed up outside? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay. So now I will say it's turn the base of the scorched sundial or whatever, right? Another one full of dirt. What's going on with that? Scorched is not a word that I would use to describe it, so I feel like scorched might be the wrong word, but definitely because it was like Sundial Publishing. What is with all these dirty bird baths? That's so interesting. But I mean, this is the only sundial I know of, so turn the base. Maybe this? How would I turn you? Of the scorch. The only thing I can think of is maybe the time of day. You know what I mean? So like, if the sundial is moving, which I assume it might be, then it would be like maybe when it's like noon. But I can't tell. It doesn't look like it's the shadow is changing at all. There's a little bit something there. I'm going to kind of click around a little bit. Because scorched, I could see that being like, you know, high up. Huh. Because like I would call this the base. Is there... This looks different. These two. It's like those two and those two. And these two. But how would I rotate? You know, I'm trying to like drag and click and stuff. Huh. I mean, I doubt it's a different one. Because, yeah, let me look at my thing again. It's, yeah. Turn scorched sundial base. Like, I'm pretty sure I got that right. I'd be shocked if that's just a coincidence. My fear is that it's one of those situations where it's doing the thing where it's like, oh, you're just not close enough, and it's not going to give you any indicator where you're supposed to click, and it's not actually, we're not going to give you the information to let you know the specific place to click. You just have to click everywhere. Like that dirt spot. I'll never forgive them for that. Huh. So... then there's something I'm missing. There's something I'm missing. Huh. Turn the base. Nothing happens. Scorched. I'm not gonna have enough moves. The fuel thing, the light thing, the laser beam. Oh, is there any way I can get more moves? Oh no. Oh no. I bet I need to light it, and that's why it says scorched. That would make, like, I mean, it makes no sense. I'll just go ahead and say it makes absolutely no sense that you would light this thing on fire. Okay, let's be clear. This here is made entirely of materials that are not flammable. I just want to be clear about that, okay? Because this game, a lot of the things they ask you to do are things that make no sense otherwise. Okay, so I want to see maybe I get lucky and there's some dirt somewhere that I forgot to dig that might have, like, a turnip in it. Because I pulled the kennel here. There may have been dirt in one of these. There may be some more dirt outside. Oh, dang. Because I know I have the stuff to be able to make it, is the thing, right? Remember earlier I was like, I don't know if I'll do it. Oh, boy. Because now we're going to be at 2 moves left. Yeah, and then when I go inside, it'll be 1. So, unless there's some dirt right about here, I think we're donezo. Okay. Ah, dang. Dang. But I think I know what I'm going to try next time. Because like I said, like scorched, it didn't make any sense to me. Didn't make any sense to me. That makes sense to me. Even though I don't think it makes sense in terms of, like, you know, flammability. Darn. Yeah, no way of me making any extra moves. But we're okay calling it a day. We still got some progress. Yeah, I'm going to operate under that assumption. We're going to go, let's call it a day. I had a pretty dang good one. And figuring out that puzzle, like taking my time to go and figure out that puzzle, I'm stoked that I did that. Architect's Menagerie, because we did a bunch of architect rooms. That's neat. Because with the king, I was able to say, let's get mostly blue, and look at that. Almost entirely. Yeah, I think the king kind of overpowered the 8 courtyards we got, or courtyards. Okay. Well then, yeah, so that's what we got done today. The main big thing, we made it down into the castle room. Solved all those guys. So now we have all those like poems to kind of decipher. So I'm going to mess around with that a little bit, putting those through my notes. I need to do a bunch of note-related stuff. And then trying to scorch that sundial. Gosh. Okay. These are our goals that we have. And I did pass my school exam, so that's nice. I didn't ace it. I think you have to ace it to get the trophy, but it is what it is. We still want to try and get all the trophies. We want to try and get them all eventually if we can, as many as we can. But with that, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, of course, like, comment, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff to help me with the algorithm. But most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your day. I have been Bryce, and I will see y'all next time.